Hey YouTube, this is Cardfight. I'm going to do a deck profile here of Bermuda Triangle. It's one of like 3 builds that we have for the deck, for the clan. This is our favorite build, it seems to do the best. We finished the deck recently, well almost finished it, we need like one more card. Took it to locals tonight. It performed very well. We didn't top 4 though, we had some really bad luck there, but in Swiss we went almost undefeated until the last round when the Grand Blue player healed on 6 damage. Vanguard. So he survived that and then attacked us for game. So that's how we got our 1 loss in Swiss. And then in top 8 we played a really bad deck played by a bad player. And we had some awful luck. We had Mulligan 4. I kept the grade 1 hand, redrew into 3 more grade 1s and a 0. So pretty awful. I misrode for 2 turns. Rode to grade 2 finally. Started making a comeback. He healed 3 times. He could have killed me a turn earlier using his Steel Vampire, but he didn't. He never actually activated it at all. I just didn't have enough steam to recover from 2 turns of misriding, so. But the deck ran really well and was pretty dominating most of the time, so. This is the build. We got 3 builds, so you'll probably see the other ones eventually. This happens to be the one we play tested and liked the best. So, starter, we got not turquoise, Bermuda Triangle Cadet Waddell. She's pretty good. She is a 5k booster, and later she lets you set off a combo, so she gets you going. The trigger lineup, 4 heal, and 8 crit. And then 4 draws. So 8 crit, 4 heal, 4 draw. Grade 1s. We got 4 of the 8k vanilla. Nothing to explain about this card. We have 4 perfect guards. Nothing to really explain about that either. Pretty standard. We got 3 Felicia. She's a pretty helpful card. She's 7k, so she's a great booster. She soul charges when you call her, which sometimes putting the extra card in soul is useful. Early game, usually you don't need that much soul for the deck. It kind of like fuels itself. And but when you play her at the right moment and you know whether to soul charge or not, she can make you hit that trigger a little bit easier. And then last we have 3 turquoise blue. A very good, very helpful card. You don't want to run too many of her because she's not very strong. But she's very good. She helps you set up columns to make you more likely to... because the key to this deck is getting your people to go from field to hand. So she helps you set up easy ways to do that. And when she hits, you Soul Blast 2, bounce someone, get your combos going. Grade 2s. We got 4 Aqua for 4 10Ks. We got the first of the combos. 4 Rock Girls Rio. Very useful card. Only problem is it's slightly weak. Most of the time it's okay though. So the idea of the deck is when you bounce someone like her, you can counterblast, soul charge, and draw a card. It's pretty busted. The deck usually has very big hands. So like once you get to like turn 2 or something, you can like use your starter and bounce your Rock Girl, soul charge, draw. And then when like people like her boost and hit, you can bounce your Rock Girl, soul charge, draw. And then next we have 2 Perla and 1 Flute. Flute was just kind of like a fill-in. We wanted to run a 3rd Perla, but we only had the 2, so we had to make do, so we just put Flute in. Flute was kind of terrible. Perla was great though. So that's that. And then the grade 3s, the main Vanguard of the deck. 4, Reindeer. Reindeer is pretty amazing. She's not a big attacker, but when she drive checks grade 3s, you can return a rear guard to hand and then call rear guard. So you can use it on your people like Rock Girl and then soul charge draw. Plus it's like almost like a stand trigger. Basically when her effect hits and you hit it with a combo card, it's like your grade 3 was a stand trigger and a draw trigger in one. It's pretty good. Very, very good card just for a common. Next we have 3 Rainbow Lights. Very good. She has the same skills the Rock Girl, so she's part of the combos. Don't want to run too many of her though, because she doesn't do anything on the Vanguard, but her and Velvet Voice team together is pretty good. When you hit your grade 3s, bounce her to hand, recall her, or counterblast 1, soul charge, draw. And other than that, you have when Perla hits, you can use it to bounce her. The starter can bounce her. And Turquoise Blue, when she boosts and hits with like Velvet Voice, can bounce them, soul charge, draw. And then last we have 1 Pacifica. This card is okay. It's mostly just an extra backup Vanguard, and with her skill 2 soul charge draw, she helps get your hand the way you want it to be, and putting like things you don't need, like extra grade 3s on the bottom and draw triggers. The deck runs really well. It combos a lot. It's really fun to play. Usually have a very large hand. It struggles against like 11Ks, like round 2. I had to play against Nova Grapplers. I really didn't think I was going to win it. It was really hard to make comms that were hitting for the right numbers against that deck, because this deck doesn't hit very big. So, but I still beat it. Won my first 3 rounds. 4. And then lost rest round of Swiss to Grand Blue healing on damage, and lost top 8 to the worst luck ever. But the deck ran really well. Eventually I'll post other builds. This is the one we mostly prefer though, so thanks for watching.